Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you all so much. Welcome back to yet another episode of Lunchbox. And yes, another week has gone by and I haven't been paid. If you thought I was going to quit bringing up the fact that I'm not getting paid for this, whatever you're drinking, please take it back. As long as Drake loves his bed and his mama, I will be out here complaining about being broke. If you didn't know, the Oscars were this past weekend. Everybody who was somebody in Hollywood was in Los Angeles. The biggest surprise of the night came when Jordan Peele won Best Original Screenplay for his work in Get Out. Of course, it was a surprise to me and a lot of people because we thought he'd be taking home Best Picture. But hey, we're gonna get there one day, guys. Slowly but surely. But I remember watching Get Out for the first time, thinking, man, how could Rose lose those keys? I mean, she had one job, besides bringing the family yet another brother to take in, and she couldn't keep up with some keys. I'm not gonna say it, we're just gonna keep going. But I have to give it to Jordan Peele for his masterpiece, and congrats to everyone who took home an Oscar Sunday. I don't know about you, but watching Arnold Schwarzenegger's Snapchat about the Mr. Olympia pageant was golden. There's even a station that you can see that you can crush watermelon between your legs. Congrats to William Bonac for winning Arnold's Classic. I'll need to hit the gym after seeing all of that. But with the crazy rain comes traveling through time-deep potholes. Every time I drive through one, my heart skips a beat and the expletives start to fly. Then there's always that moment where you just sit there and ride in complete silence. And all you can think about is, man, how much is this going to cost me? Please tell me I'm not the only one feeling this way. And if you didn't know, Drake released a new song called God's Plan. He's recently released a video. He spent about $1 million giving donations to schools, struggling families, and so many more. It was seriously an inspirational video that everyone has to check out. And Drizzy, if you're still feeling generous, we take donations here at Lunchbox. As I stated earlier, I'm not getting paid. So without further ado, what's in our Lunchbox today? We'll be starting off with our First of All segment, talking about relevant gossip news, ranging from the crazy rain we've been getting to the new bikes we have on campus. And for the appetizer, Director's Cut will be interviewing alumni Parker Scoggins about a film he wrote and acted in. From there, we'll be shooting it off with our Trojan Hunger Games with Josh, the Trojan man, playing basketball with students on campus. Then for my favorite part, dessert. We will be talking with guitarist Quincy James. He produces and creates original music here in Little Rock. Please stay tuned after this commercial break. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to Summer Sprite Party for coming out last week and dancing on the show. Y'all were truly amazing. In our first of all segment, we talked about Fergie singing the national anthem and Shaun White winning the gold medal in the Winter Olympics this year. So, let's begin. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to the women's basketball team for winning yet another Sun Belt Conference championship on February 24th. They dominated with a score of 61-35 against Appalachian State. This was their second season in a row winning the regular season title. Keep it up, girls. We are also very proud of you. First of all, I want to thank ULR for supplying us with 200 new spin bikes on campus. There are two different ways you can pay for them. You can either use it one time and be charged 50 cents for every 30 minutes, or become a member and pay $14 every month. This is very helpful on those days where you're running a little late to class and can use a little speed to get there on time. We'll be back with more First of All after these commercials.
Muffin. So tasty. So soft. So moist. Muffin.
First of all, coffee. The nectar of life in my world. Did you know the average American consumes about 400 million cups of coffee a day? I can't really talk because I'm pretty sure I'm one of those consumers that's bumping that number up daily. But let's be honest, one cup just doesn't get it for you. Ha ha ha. First of all, this rain has become a serious problem. I just want to stop. Last month in February, we got up to 14.4 inches of rain. I mean, we might as well blow up a mini pool and let the rain do the work for us. Hopefully the sun will be shining and warming us all up by spring break. That's all for first of all. We still have a great show coming up for you all. Stay tuned after the commercial break for an exclusive interview on Director's Cut with ULR alumni Parker Scoggins, who will be talking about his summer project, Rage Pills. You don't want to miss it.
Do you feel like the Jedi are plotting against you? Do you want to bring peace, freedom, justice, and security to your new empire? Well, now you can, with the all-new Anakin Skywalker lightsaber. This lightsaber is perfect not just for the men, but the women and the children too. This saber can be yours today for the low price of 20 galactic credits.
20 credits? No saber is worth that, not by a long shot.
Order now and get free shipping in 12 parsecs or less. Plus, we have the low ground edition, half off.
Side effects may include turning to the dark side. Does not protect from the high ground. Consult the Jedi Master before using. Younglings not included.
My name is Parker Scoggins. I'm a graduate from UALR. I majored in psychology and then had a minor in mass communications. Ever since I was a little kid, my little brother and my cousin, we'd always get together and use one of the little crappy hand cameras and make home movies and stuff. And I think after the first one that we made, when we actually plugged it into the TV and watched it, the feeling that I got from watching something that we worked together to create was just, it was so much fun to do, and then to see the finished product was just, it was so rewarding that it's just something that's followed me. My favorite aspect of the filmmaking process is probably working together with a group of people to come together and actually make something that has a little bit of everybody into the finished product. So I just think it's fun to work together with people to produce something like that. Well, I've always been interested in filmmaking and the different processes that you have to go through. So I was really interested in finding out what went on in the department, and after those first couple classes, the department did a great job of really integrating me into the more deep levels of what you have to do, because I was pretty much a beginner. So everybody brought me up to speed and made me feel real, at home. Obviously, I would really like to continue to keep doing things with filmmaking. I don't know if I really have a professional goal, but just the feeling of creating something and eliciting a response from the audience of making something that people can enjoy or have fun watching. I think that's that's so awesome to see people really enjoy something that you create. It's just something to bring joy to somebody else. I would say that I'm more so on the aspect of writing and then acting. I don't have a huge amount of experience behind the camera or with editing. I've done a little bit of it, so I get how hard of a job it is. But I really enjoy coming up with the story or being a part of the story that's recorded. So,
ladies and gentlemen, we have Parker Scoggins here with us. Parker, thank you for being here today with us.
Thank you for having me.
So what inspired you to create the film Rage Pills?
Well, it was part of a project for one of the classes my last semester, and it was just a group of friends in the class got together, and we just came up with a rough idea of the film that we wanted to do, and we decided to have something funny, so it was fun to make and then fun to show off.
Cool, man, cool. So What was the plot behind the story?
The plot behind it is it focuses on two characters. One is highly intelligent, and my character, is an idiot. The really intelligent character, he creates these pills that is supposed to boost intelligence, and the stupid character wants to take the pills to become smarter. The other character says no, so my character ends up stealing them, takes one, and then passes them around to other students at campus. The first character comes back, finds out that the pills are giving some sort of reaction where it basically turns whoever takes them into rage monsters. So then the rest of the film is them working together to try to fix the problem.
Man, you had me up until you said the rage part. I was going to ask you to bring a couple of those pills around here, pass them around the set. A couple of people need those, especially our floor manager right here.
They're doing their best.
Guy gets a little crazy sometimes. Well, besides being an actor, what other role did you play in the production?
I actually got to write the screenplay. A lot of the parts were, it was basically just having a framework. So we had an idea of where we wanted to go, and then we had got to do some fun stuff like getting to ad-lib parts in. So just made it a lot of fun to get to create it.
It's good that you're having a lot of fun with this. I know with a lot of projects, you run into some problems sometimes. You run into anything?
Yeah, one big problem. All the filming went fine, all the putting everything together was perfect, but the last day when we were putting all the audio together, so all the dialogue that we re-recorded, I don't know how I did it, but somehow I managed to delete every single file of the dialogue that we had. So we had to get everyone that was involved in the project back up to the lab to re-record everything. So we had to scramble at the very end. I felt like a jerk.
Yeah, I would have definitely talked bad to you.
Yeah.
One quick question. What was your favorite aspect of the film, like doing this short film?
My favorite aspect, it was just so much fun getting to create something like that with a bunch of friends. And, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I think that the amount of fun that we had and then just the amount of, happiness that it brought to everybody was just a lot of fun.
That is great, man. I'm pretty sure I would have had a lot of fun doing something like this too, especially being something that you wrote yourself and seeing it come to full plan.
Yeah.
We've done enough talking about it. Let's take a quick look at a clip from Rage Pills, ladies and gentlemen.
Carl, are you feeling okay?
Ideal. Never better.
You mind if I ask you a few questions real quick?
Of course you can.
What's the boiling point of gold?
4,862.
If a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody around...
No, it doesn't make a sound because there's no one to actually pick up the sound waves.
Amazing. Did you happen, by chance, to swallow one of my pills earlier?
Inconsequential, really.
Parker, once again, thanks so much for coming by, man.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we come back. We have Trojan Man and the Hunger Games right here on Lunchbox.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
No. Well, now you can with the all-new Sith holograms. Learn the complete history of the Sith Order with this special bundle. I am the Senate. Do it. Yeah! This hologram is a replica of the actual ones used by the clones in the Clone Wars.
Execute Order 66.
If you don't order now,
It's treason then.
One of the things that's unique about the orchard is that compared to many pantries which already have non-perishable items boxed, when you come to the orchard, you have the chance to exercise personal selection. And as you do that, you can, much like when you're shopping at a grocery store, you can get some items that you prefer. We also specialize in fresh fruit and produce. We always need quality, competent, and trustworthy volunteers.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I have one of my favorite guests of all time, Trojan Man. Trojan Man, nice to have you, man. Nice to be back again.
Glad to be back. Glad to be back.
How's life treating you, man?
It's good. Got some new rims for the Chariot, 60 inchers. Yeah.
Oh man!
You'd be
How do
shocked.
your horses feel about that? You
know, it's
neglecting them?
a smooth ride now. They appreciate it.
They appreciate it a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
pretty good.
wow. So what you got for us this week? What you got?
We
planned?
got basketball going on.
Basketball, hoops.
It's gonna be fun. Hoops. Yeah.
Did they have that back in your day?
No, it was they were a little heavier. Yeah, no, wasn't that good. Great workout though.
Great workout though. All right, man. Shouldn't you be getting to that?
I am.
See about that? Get out of here.
How are you doing? Doing good? Are you hungry?
Yeah, pretty hungry.
Pretty hungry?
Yeah.
How do you feel about competing for your food?
I'm interested.
We're doing a competition. It's called the Trojan Hungry Games. You want to be a participant?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, awesome. How hungry are you?
Goodness.
Are you hungry?
Very hungry.
You're very hungry?
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to be a contestant on the Trojan Hungry Games?
Really?
You might actually win lunch.
That sounds very promising. Yeah, I might as well.
Welcome back to another edition of the Trojan Hungry Games. We've got a couple of new participants today. We've got
Marcus
and
Marlon.
So these guys, y'all are going to be competing against one of our great and famous Little Rock Trojans here.
Brandon.
All right. So now what we're going to be doing, we're going to play a little basketball here. Now, excited about this, I know. It's going to be a little bit different than a normal basketball game, though. What we're going to do is we're going to have you over here. We're going to blindfold you, spin you in a circle. Then you're going to be able to grab the ball. You're going to try to make as many free throws as you can as in 20 seconds, okay? All right, now, Brandon over here, he knows he's good. What do you guys think? You going to be able to beat him?
We'll do our best.
Yeah, we're going to do our best.
And y'all ready to compete for some, maybe some free lunch if you're able to get close? Yeah. All right, you guys. Let's go over here and get started.
All right, welcome back to another edition. They're spinning Brandon the Bummer around Brandon the Bowler. Here we go, and the clock is on. That's one for Brandon. Two for Brandon. Oh, 2 shots for Brandon. 2 shots for Brandon. We're going to see if Marlon M can do any better.
Our next contestant is Marlon. We'll see if he can beat the score.
Of 2. Dun, 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 dun. Go, Marlon, go. Go, Marlon, go. Oh, air ball. Go, Marlon, go. 2 is tied, ladies and gentlemen.
1.
Oh, at the buzzer, Marlon wins with 3 ahead of Brandon the Bowler.
And our next contestant is Marcus.
All right, Marcus is ready. He got his game face. Is the first one? First one is a little bit off the rim. Come on, Marcus. Get one, Marcus. Oh! Let's give it up for Marcus.
All right, you guys, you played a great game. Was it harder than we thought it was going to be?
Yes. Much harder.
Yeah, it was a little difficult. But
A little difficult?
Yeah.
What do you think, man?
Yeah, I got a little dizzy there.
A little dizzy? A little different? Hey. We do have a new champion, though. We actually have a student that beat the athlete today. So congratulations on being our new Hungry Games winner.
Thank you.
Trojan man, Please have a seat. What's going on here, man? Explain what happened.
Oh, well, they did a really good job, you know. There's a lot of basketballs and hoops and things like that. And there was some scoring, and we had a winner.
Who was the winner? Could you explain to us which one was the winner? Describe it to us.
Well, the winner was not the basketball player. He kind of threw it for us so that our regular everyday people could win for once.
Let him shine for once.
You know, he was a team player that way.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you. So you're doing a great job at hosting. How about next
appreciate
week
that.
you come along and host this?
That's not really my thing. So, but I definitely enjoy co-hosting with you.
Oh, man,
I mean,
I love it, man.
you're kind of like a celebrity where I come from.
Where you come from? I'm that old? Oh, God. Oh.
It's morally meaning Little Rock, but hey, you know.
Yeah, it is what it is. Trojan, man, thank you.
Hey,
once
my
again
pleasure,
for
my
coming
pleasure.
out, man, you've
My
been
pleasure.
great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we'll be having Quincy James, who will be performing live after this commercial break.
Here at the UA Little Rock Trojan Food Pantry, we're open to students, staff, and faculty on the campus to overcome and fight food insecurity. So today we're having our second Fresh Givings Day. Try to provide the campus with as much resources as possible. So with that being said, we got the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance here. They're talking about healthy ways to make different meals, kind of educating people, as well as giving recipes out. We also have Fresh to You. It's a mobile farmers market bus. It's renovated, and you can go inside of it and purchase fruit, vegetables, and they also accept SNAP benefits, food stamps.
My name is Emily DeMoz, and I'm the director of the Fresh to You Mobile Market here in Little Rock, Arkansas. And we are a program of Vine and Village, which is Mosaic Church's nonprofit. And our mission is to make fresh fruits and vegetables accessible and affordable to people living in food deserts throughout Little Rock and North Little Rock.
Yeah, I'm Alex Hanfinger with the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance Cooking Matters team, and we're here at the UA Little Rock Campus Pantry Fresh Givings Day to talk with pantry recipients how they can cook and shop for healthy food on a budget.
Alright y'all, so we're finna get ready to head to Arkadelphia, Henderson for this stroll off. Trying to go for the two-peat we won last year.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we have a very, very special guest. I've had the privilege of hearing him play out here on campus, just walking around by the Kappa Sig house. The guy is freaking amazing. I love him. Music is definitely his gift. But before we get to that, he'll be performing a song of his own. But first, we'll have an exclusive interview. Here we go.
Quincy James, a.k.a. Jerome James Jr. I'm from Maumelle, Arkansas. I've been playing guitar since I was 10 years old. Got my first guitar for Christmas. I was pretty disappointed because it was a first act at first. Then I got over it, spent a lot of time rehearsing over the summer. I didn't have anything to do, just in my room, playing the classic guitars like Jimi Hendrix and Eric Clapton, a bunch of classic rock bands. Man, it all started just one summer. Had nothing to do, so I was like, I'm just about to pick it up full time. So I picked it up full time and got a couple books, watched some YouTube videos, and it was just history. When I'm not playing guitar, I'm probably producing music in FL Studio. My life pretty much revolves around making music at this point, music or schoolwork. Me and my fraternity brothers, we just copyrighted a record label called Rocktown Records, so we got a few producers right now, and we are looking for more producers, of course. Hopefully we can take this record label really far and really just put our city on the map. That's what we've always wanted to do. You always get artists who like to go to places like LA and just want to go everywhere but here. They don't want to stay here, so our goal is to really preserve where we live. to stay on it. You get those phases where you just have no inspiration, but constantly strive to find that inspiration.
Ladies and gentlemen, Quincent James. That is all the time we have for today. Be sure to check us out back here next Wednesday for more on Lunchbox. Thank you all and have a great day.